Get out of your comfort zone. You've heard it 1,000 times, but the truth is, just stepping outside your comfort zone doesn't guarantee anything. Most people leave their comfort zone only to fall into a panic and run straight back. The real power move? You build your discomfort zone on purpose. It's not about escaping comfort. It's about making discomfort feel like home. Your discomfort zone is like an emotional gym. Every rep of awkwardness builds resilience. Every cringe moment builds tolerance. You don't need to go skydiving to grow. You just need to do something mildly uncomfortable, consistently. Speak up when you feel quiet. Ask a question where you're unsure. Be honest, even if it's messy. These are your reps, small, daily discomforts. Most people avoid discomfort like it's danger, but tension doesn't mean you're unsafe. It just means you're not used to this yet. And not used to it is not a reason to run. It's a reason to lean in. If your hands shake, good. If your voice cracks, great. That's the point. You're not supposed to be smooth. You're supposed to be stretching. The real flex isn't how confident you look, it's how many reps of discomfort you're willing to take. Because when things go wrong, and they will, it's your tolerance for discomfort that saves you. Not your fake smile, not your perfect plan, just your ability to keep going when everything feels weird. Think about this. The person you admire isn't more talented, they're just more familiar with discomfort. They've stood in tension so many times, it doesn't feel like a threat anymore. Confidence doesn't come from ease, it comes from exposure. What used to terrify you becomes Tuesday, but only if you build that zone on purpose. Let's break this down. Here's how to build your discomfort zone today. Start small. Try things that make you 10% nervous, not 100%. Stay in it. Don't run at the first sign of discomfort. Track it. Journal or log what made you uncomfortable each day. Celebrate the rep, not the results. The moment you feel tension, that's the moment you're doing it right. Think of discomfort like a muscle. You wouldn't bench 300 pounds your first day. You'd warm up, rep by rep. Same here. Your version of discomfort might be speaking your mind, or holding eye contact, or letting someone dislike you without over-explaining. It's not about being fearless. It's about building capacity. The hard truth? You will feel like you're failing when you're doing it right. Discomfort feels like failure, but it isn't. It's data. It's proof you're stretching your limits. The only failure is numbing out, scrolling past the moment, avoiding the conversation, staying silent to stay safe. That's not peace. That's stagnation. Here's a trick. Anytime you're avoiding something, ask, what's the actual threat? Most of the time, the answer is just discomfort. Not danger, not trauma, just tension. Once you see that clearly, it's easier to lean into the rep. Discomfort isn't permanent. It's a sensation, and you can survive a sensation. Your discomfort zone doesn't have to be loud. In fact, the strongest people are usually quiet about it. They're just consistent. They feel the nerves, do it anyway, and don't make a show about it. That's the difference between fake confidence and real inner strength. You don't need to announce your courage. You just need to keep choosing discomfort quietly. Let's go deeper. Confidence doesn't grow in isolation. It grows in exposure. Want to feel comfortable in rooms that used to scare you? Then enter those rooms. A little at a time. Stay 2 more minutes. Speak once. Make a little eye contact. You don't need to dominate the room. You just need to stay in it. Keep a discomfort log. Seriously, every time you feel stretched, log it. Doesn't matter how it went. What matters is that you showed up. Example log. Monday. Shared my opinion. Felt awkward. Tuesday. Went to class without makeup. Wednesday. Said no without explaining. This is how you prove to yourself that you're growing, not emotionally guessing, actually documenting it. Let's be honest. Most people quit right when the breakthrough is coming. Why? Because discomfort still feels bad after a week. They think that means it's not working. But here's the truth. Discomfort feeling bad is the work. The goal is not to get rid of it. It's to increase your tolerance for it. You can't control outcomes, but you can always control your reps. You can choose to take the awkward step, to stay present in the weird silence, to not fill the space with over-explaining. Every time you don't run from that moment, you grow. Discomfort isn't a bug in the system. It is the system. It's how humans grow. You are not behind because you're scared. You're behind when you refuse to train. The people who seem unshakable, they've just spent more time being uncomfortable on purpose. That's it. That's the whole thing. Still with me? Good. Because this is where we go from theory to practice. Starting today, I want you to pick one micro discomfort per day. Not huge, just mildly unpleasant. Enough to make your stomach flutter. Then do it. Log it. Repeat. This is the discomfort zone in action. Not imagined, built. Some days, you'll nail it. Others, you'll freeze. Both count. You're not chasing perfection. You're collecting reps. And reps stack. That's how people become unshakable. Not by eliminating fear, but by outnumbering it. One rep at a time. Final truth. Confidence isn't something you find. It's something you become. Through exposure, through awkwardness, through courage that whispers, let's go anyway. When you build your discomfort zone, you stop waiting. You start becoming. Not louder, not flashier, just steadier. And that's what makes you unshakable. So here's your challenge. Start today. Pick one tiny rep. Feel awkward. Stay in it. Log it. Repeat tomorrow. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be ready. You just need to be willing. Because the discomfort zone won't build itself. But once it's built, you'll never fear the storm again.